Hey guys, good morning. Good morning, guys. Hey, good morning. अरे क्या हो रहा है? You're not like the class on Saturday. क्या हो रहा है? What happened? Saturday, Sunday you have no class. Sunday, Monday no class. Okay. Sunday, Monday no class. Enjoy. Sunday and Monday no class. It's struck. So the thing is, now next 20 minutes, you need to write, exam. You need to write exam. Abhi. Abhi. On yesterday class, write up your understanding on yesterday class. If you understand only, then only we can proceed today. So first 20 minutes, you need to write your understanding. I will give the lines. One is what is central limit theorem and what is the point estimates, point in the point estimates, and what is the parameter estimate, and what is the interval estimate. And then confidence interval, that is called 90% means how much value, 95 means how much value, 99 means how much value. These 5 you need to write up and you need to upload in the Google Classroom. I am creating assignment. Okay. That is the first 20 minutes. And then next we'll start our actual class. Meanwhile, I will add tiffin and I will come. Okay. Why my laptop becomes slow? Is there assignment? The statistics only will do the statistics assignment. आजा. Coming. నేనే వస్తాను. టిఫిన్ చేసినావా లేదా? ఏం టిఫిన్ తెచ్చినావు? ఇడ్లీ తెచ్చినావా? బోండా. ఇడ్లీ బోండా తప్ప హరికృష్ణ ఏం తీసుకురాడు తెలుసా? రోజు ఇడ్లీ తినాలి, లేదంటే బోండా తినాలి. హ్మ్. ఎలా హరికృష్ణ ఇలా అయితే? హ్మ్. ఆ? మండ తెస్తావా? దోశ. ఆ దోశ కూడా తిని నేను. హ్మ్. పూరి కూడా తిన్నా. పూరి ఆయిల్ కదా. పూరి ఆయిల్. చపాతీ గుడ్. వడ ఇస్ గుడ్. మండే క్లాస్ లేదమ్మా. సండే కూడా లేదు. చెప్పండి ఎక్కడికి వెళ్దాం? సండే మండే. మూవీకా? మూవీ. మూవీ. ఏ మూవీ బాగుందండి? సలార్ బాగుందా? డంకీ బాగాలేదా? బాగాలేదా? రాజ్ కుమార్ హీరాని మూవీస్ బాగానే ఉంటాయి. ఓకే, యూ హ్యావ్ టిల్ 9:45 మా. టిల్ 9:45. ఐ విల్ బి బ్యాక్ ఇన్ 10 minutes. Monday holiday declared by management. Okay. Sunday I want to keep, but staff is not happy. First I said to them that tomorrow class is there. Then Pawan Kalyan came and he said that if you keep the class, everyone should present, sir. That is, he is not happy. ठीक है. I will be back in 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hey Shankar, have you opted for recorded videos? Acha, I will talk to them then. Call to Rajeshwari madam. Who said to you? That means they will upload, they will give the 6 recording classes. Call to that guy. Now call to Rajeshwari madam, okay? And inform to that. I will also inform to Rajeshwari madam. So they made promise, they will be stand on by that, right? Done, completed. कितना टाइम? सौरभ 9:45. हाँ, you can refer. Don't worry. Do it, do it. Central limit theorem, point estimate, these all are interview questions. If you are not able to understand that, we can't proceed further. And I don't want that take that risk. Out of 100 members, at least 30-40 members should understand the class, right? Money, no class tomorrow and after tomorrow. Enjoy. ఎందుకు ఇంటికి వెళ్తున్నావా? అరే, సో సారీ మనీ, సో సారీ. Very good, Rikshita and Shivprasad. Don't copy my document, okay? Don't copy my document. That's why I ask you to write. Some will copy my document. Don't copy my document. In the first batch, I asked to one guy to conduct a PPT. He copied my document, everything. Even this dots also. And everything is copied. Hare Krishna. థ్యాంక్స్ హరే కృష్ణ. ఒక కప్ప తర్వాత పిలుస్తలే, ఉంటా పోతే తాళం చెనికి ఇచ్చిన. థ్యాంక్స్ మొబిన్. Yeah, okay, Shiv Prasad, no problem. Yesterday, first wish came, no? Money. Hmm. Because of your wish, full fighting has happened. Just kidding. Just kidding, Money. Thanks, Nikita. Hmm. Tell me what is central limit theorem? Don't do mantras, okay? Tell me in chorus. Good morning, sir. Chorus, you forget in the school days. In the school days, that is the chorus, right? Tell me, what is the central limit theorem? If the data does not follows normal distribution, then we divide into minimum 30 samples. Then take the mean of all the samples that are the new observations now. If you plot the distribution on the 30 sample means, it will get the normal distribution. That is the central limit theorem. Correct? Priyanka said if data didn't follows normal distribution, then divide the data into minimum 30 parts, then find the mean of those 30 parts. How come Priyanka mentioned this much fast? Right up. Copy paste, Priyanka. And you're so fast. Fastest fingers are very fast. And those 30 means, acha, you prepared in Word. Can't sample mean, then draw distribution those sample means follows no, and 3. Okay, Shiv Prasad. Now point estimate. What is the point estimate meaning? Any statistical measurement on tell me what is the question point. That is wrong. Very good now. Okay. Parameter estimate. Very good. Now what is in why we are going for interval estimate? Now, what is our main goal? What is the main goal? Inferential statistics our main goal, right? That means something we will work on the sample. I will try to estimate on the population. So you have found, suppose you found a mean on sample. You try to estimate on the population, but that is not equal, right? That is not equal to, because we can't hit a stone with a fish. We are not that much talented. Okay. So what we are doing then? We are taking a net. Net means what happened? We are increasing we are adding some interval. We are adding some interval. So Shiva Prasad, suppose your mean value equal to 8 and the population mean value equal to 10, then 8 is not equal to 10, correct? So what we are adding? We are adding some interval. That means 8 plus something we need to add. So let us assume we are adding 4. Then how much it is? 12. Now 8 means again the same we are adding, and that is one more 4. That is equal to 4. Now what is the interval? 4 comma 12. This 4 comma 12 is capturing 12 or not? Sorry, capturing 10. Capturing 10. So that is the idea. And that is called interval estimate. It is called what? Interval estimate. But in the distribution world, the distance means measurement is what? Distance measurement. Distance measurement. How can you measure the distance? Deviation. Sigma. Standard deviation. You should not forget that. In the generally, how much distance means we will measure in the kilometers, right? But in the data, we'll measure in the form of standard deviation. But here, in the sample distribution, standard deviation becomes what? Standard error. Standard deviation becomes what? Standard error. Mu becomes what? Mu bar. New observations are S1 bar, S2 bar, S3 bar. The differences we taken right yesterday. So here, that's why you need to travel your mean plus some standard error. Standard error. So your mean is what we are saying? Point estimate. Mean is what we are saying? Point estimate. So point estimate plus standard error you need to go, and point estimate minus standard error we need to go back. But how many times of standard error? And that much confident you will get. How much of standard errors, that much of confident you will get. And that we denoted with what? K. That we denoted with the K. Now K is equal to, now K is equal to 1.64. Then how much confident you are? 90%. What confidence you are getting? What confidence? What you are confident on? To get the job? To capture the population mean. That much confident. If I construct a interval like this, how much confident I am? 90% confident to capture population mean. Now, if I increase the interval with K2, what is that next? 1.96. How much confident I am? 95. If I do K is equal to 2.58, how much that is? 99. That much confident. That is called confidence interval. Understood the story? Yeah. Now come to here next. Interval estimates, you are constructing an interval. That's all. Based on the interval, you will get again confidence. First you will construct what? First you will get what? Point. Then what you are thinking? You want to construct interval. Suppose you what you are doing? Suppose you want to score on a ground 200 runs. How much confident you can defend? You have scored 250. How much confident you are defend? Again you score 300. How much confident you are defend? So confidence is later, after you construct the interval. After you construct the interval. I constructed a very small interval. Only small net is there. Your friend has big net is there. Who is confident more? Big net में ज़्यादा fishes आता है ना? Small net में कम आता. यही क्या आता? Oh, what is no ad है ना ad? Feviquick ad. Feviquick ad. Like that. Why we are not considering 99 directly? Why we aren't other two? You can consider 99. Who will stop you? No one will stop you. You can consider 99. No one will stop you. But the confidence means, I am saying that I am 99% confidence means, that means there is a one more number will be available, right? 98, 97, 96, 95, 94, 93, 92, 91. Like that. One more thing also will be available. That confidence also. You are saying, I am saying 99. That means only 99 number will be available. No, right? From 0 say 99, any number available. So that is the meaning. So you can construct anything, that is 99 also you can construct. So you understood the story. When I'm taking the reverse number, I want to take reverse till to 1. Okay. Who will tell 100 to 1 back reverse very fastly? I will give Christmas gift. 100 to 1. Very fast. Interval estimates. Interval estimate means that is 4 to 12. That is interval estimate. Then next what happened? How much confident on this? How much confident? How much confident? And that is called confident interval. That only. How you are constructing a interval? By these numbers, right? No, by these numbers, right? You are constructing an interval which k is equal 1.64 means how much confident? That is called confidence interval. This is an interval, but how much confident? That is 90% confident on that interval. I am 90% confident on the interval if you construct with 1.64. Interval estimate. A k is equal 1.64 आ रहा है तो 90% वो कॉन्फिडेंस इंटरवल. ठीक है, डन. 100 to 1 completed. Money. Give a try. 100 to 1. You're typing. Just give a try yourself. I train my kids at my home, that my brothers and my sister kids. So this will give what, brain, brain increasing stamina kind of things. That is done. That is 100 to 1. Just try it. You will get some more, brain is very sharp. Brain is very sharp. 100 to 1 or Z to A. Z to A. Or close your eyes. Close your eyes. You imagine a 70 mm screen, and the people in your class with names should come very fast. Close your eyes and imagine a 70 mm screen, not Salar movie. Then your class members and your names, your childhood members, everyone will there, right? They should come very fast and go, and at the same time, the name should also display on the 70 mm screen. That's also one technique. There are lots of techniques will be available to increase your brain power. This you should have practiced in school days only. Okay, not now. Okay. No one will say school. When I got 7th class marks, 519 marks in 7th class, there's a such a side trust is there. They given one book. In that book, all these things are there. Then I started habituated to study the books, story books and all these things. Yeah, 100 to 1 over. Oh, no, then your brain is not sharp. Brain is not sharp. Anyone tried from online? 100 to 1. Very good. Good one, right? Just try it. At least every day practice like that. One day you'll perfect. One day you'll perfect. Practice it. Your brain will be sharp, definitely. Solve the puzzles. You know Sudoku. How many know Sudoku? How can you know? How many know how to solve Sudoku? How to solve Sudoku? Oh, the Hindu paper में ना Hindu paper में every day it will increase the levels. 1, 2, 3, median level, average level at the time. Oh, Sudoku. I have provided the jet table. Please download the jet table. Apps also is there, right? Yeah, it is easy when practice. It's come by practice only, that is. All the things, sir. Jet table, ma. Jet table. Jet table. Now the confidence interval formula That is the point estimate formula. Instead of K, we let Z star. Instead of K. Will you able to explain this interviews, right? All? So instead of K now Z. They let Z star actually, that is multiplication into SE. They'll write like this in the textbooks, okay? Z star. PDF only. Z table. Download it and save in your notebooks. We'll work on that. You were? Tell me the numbers first. 1.64 for 90% CA. And then 95 to 1.96. 99 to 2.58. Yeah, almost like that only. 2.58. So 90% confidence means 90% confidence means that means you do like this. 100 minus 90. How much? 10 percentage. How much? 100 minus how much? 10 percentage. 10% means 0.01, right? 0.1. 0.1. 10% means. Now go to the Z table now. Go to the Z table. Tell me, how can you know this? That is. Oh, 1.90% means 0.90. Check करो 0.90 किधर है 0.90. 0.10. What is your answer here? What is 0.1, right? What is your answer? 0. In total, fastest eyes are very fast. Tell me, where is the in this values? These values you are seeing, right? Where the 0.1 is there? Quickly. Wear your specs. Second row. 0.1. 0.1. Where is 0.1? Second row. This not this numbers. This numbers. Not this this numbers. In middle numbers. Not this. Where is my jet table? It's gone. అన్నిట్లలో ఉందా 1.3 0.1 I ask you to 0.1 first row 1.3 where is 1.3 this is 1.3 1.3 and where is the 0.1 I'm getting 0.1 where is the 0.1 1.6 1.6 में बोलो exactly where is 0.1 between these two, right? Between these two. 0.1 is not there. Exactly. But 0.1 is pakka, it is in 1.6. Where it is there? 1.6. 1.6 and it is in 0.04 and 0.05. Now do this. 1.6. So 1.6. 1.6 plus 0.04. How much? 1.64 and that is the answer, no? See? Okay, answer 1.64. Yeah, now 90% means kitna? 0.1. First one is clear. 90% means 100 minus 90, how much? 10%. 10 by 100, how much? 10 by 100. 10 by 100, how much? 0.1. So you need to check in the Z table. What you need to check? 0.1. See, 0.1 is there between 0.04 and 0.05 here. And you will not get anywhere 0.1, exact 0.1, correct? Agree with me? So now you need to get the value. Now this value, if anyone asks you what is this value means, it is 1.6 में and again ऊपर जाओ 0.04, 1.6 and 0.04. So 1.6 plus 0.04 means how much? 1.64, and that is the answer. If you want exactly, it is there between 1.6, 0.04 between 0.05, right? If you want exactly, you can write like this: 0.04 and 0.05. What is the between value? 0.045. So you need to add with here 0.045, and then the answer is 1.645. That is the exact answer. That is the exact answer, 1.64. But we are writing only 1.64. You want to write exact answer, it is the exact answer. Understood, everyone? Can we do one more thing now? Can you please confirm the chat? Everyone understood? Suresh is good, Tarun is good, Mobin is good, Utkarsh is good, Arun is good. Not clear, Sabita? Now tell me, Sabita. What is this percentage, Sabita? 90 percentage. And next step is what? 100 minus 90. 100 minus 90 means how much percentage left? 10 percentage. 10% means how much? 10 by 100 means how much? 0.1. Clear, everyone? Good. Sabita is good. 0.1. Sabita, tell me, are you good or not? Now check about 0.1. Where is 0.1 is existed in this? Very simple question. Where is 0.1 is existed? Correct, Deepak? Now tell me where is 0.1 is existed? You are seeing 0.10964. You are seeing 0.10740. You are seeing 0.10523. Like that 0.10101. And after that immediately what is when? 0.09. The exactly 0.1 where it should be existed? In between 0.04 and 0.045. Correct? Between this. Okay, take only this value. Take only this value. So where it is existed? It is coming in 1.6 row. And which column? 0.04. Add karo. 1.6 plus 0.04 add karo. 1.64. That is the answer. Understood now? Still not understood. I will tell you. First you understood the calculation, Sabita? Yeah. Now tell me next. So next one, tell me 95%. Tell me what is the 95%. Tell me the exact answer. You have a jet table is there, right? You have already a table is there. 95 means 100 minus 95. 5%. 5 means 5 by 100. 0.05. 0.05. 0.05 किधर आ रहे हैं? 0.05. 0.05, 0.05, 0.05. दिस है ना? वो कितना रो? कितना कॉलम? तो व्हाट इज द टोटल? 1.96. वैलिड हो गए ना? हो गए ना वैलिड? 1.96. Can you please confirm the chat? Yeah, next. Can you get the 99% now? %. 99, 99, 1%, 1 by 100, 0.01. Now 0.01. 0.01. 2.5 row. Either beach में, right? That means 0.75. That's why we are taking 0.58. Okay. You can take between also exact answer. That is nothing but 2.58. Valid now? इंपिरिकल रूल और फॉर्मूला से निकल गया. इंपिरिकल रूल कौन सा फॉर्मूला? नॉर्मल डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन का फॉर्मूला. व्हाट इज द नॉर्मल डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन फॉर्मूला? 1 by root 2 pi sigma square e power x minus mu by sigma whole square upon 1 minus 1 by 2, right? From there you construct lower limit and upper limit. You will get 68%, 95%, 99. That also we have seen in the using Python code. But how can you know 1.64 means exactly 90%? How can you know 1.96 exactly 95? Because of jet table, we are understanding that values. Not because of home cursor saying that's why I'm learning. Okay. Now your interviewer will ask you construct 80% interval. Construct it. Construct 80% interval. Sabita understood now? If I ask you construct 80% interval estimate. How can you construct that? Construct it and tell me. So step 1. So step 1 is 80%, right? 80% means 80% means what you have to take? 80. How much left? 20%. Now step 2. Now step 2. Step 2 is equal to 20 by 100. How much is left? 0.2. 0.2. Now what is step 3? Now go to jet table. Now go to jet table. Go to jet table. Find where 0.2 is available. Where 0.2 is available. Zero point two, 0.2, 1.28, huh? So 1.2, 1.2, 1.2, 1.2, 0.200, right? 1.2 plus 0.08. 1.2 plus, so step 4. Step 4 equal to 1.2 plus 0.08, and this is called 1.28. So now what is the estimate now? Step 5th. Now step 5th is equal to point estimate plus or minus, how much that is? First is minus 1.28 into standard error to point estimate plus 1.28 into standard error. So this is the interval. This is the interval with how much confident? 80% confident. Understood now? No. That's it. You can ask a interval estimate, but how much confident? So 80% confidence interval means 80% value ko lagao. That's it. Interval na? Interval are na? How much confident? That is called 80% confidence interval. The full name is called. Full name is called. If you give only some k or z, it is nothing but interval. If you log a number, it become what? 80% confidence interval. So it is called 80% confidence interval. Everyone is good, right? Everyone is good, right? You can ask your so-called data scientist this calculation. Okay. Either they will forget or they will not learn. Because they will just by heart about what is empirical rule kind of thing. Or 1.64 kaise aa gaya. They will forget or they will not learn. But statisticians can say this. Because that is only their job, right? So your job is only a data science job. So you need to do perfect in the EDA and analysis, right? So that is whatever your job, you need to do that. So next. What is exactly 95% confidence means? So what is exactly 95% confidence means? 95% confidence means. That is the question. What is exactly 95% confidence means? Tell me what is exactly 95% confidence? %. That is okay. Next. So let's do the step one. Step one, we have a raw data. We have a raw data. Step two, divide raw data into 100 parts. 100 parts. Okay, divide raw data into 100 parts. That means how many sample sizes? S1, S2, S3 till S100. Now step 3, calculate mean of those 100 parts. Calculate mean of those 100 parts. Now S1 bar, S2 bar, S3 bar till S100 bar. If you plot the distribution, it will come what? Normal distribution. And that is called what? Central limit theorem. Clear? That is central limit theorem. Now construct the interval. Now construct. This is nothing but a point estimate. This is nothing but what? Now how many point estimates you will get? 100 point estimates you will get. 100 means you will get. 100 means will get. Which means how many point estimates? 100 point estimates. 100 point estimates. Now calculate. Give me 1 minute. Calculate interval estimates. Interval estimates. So what are the interval estimates ka formula? What is the interval estimates ka formula? PE minus Z into standard error. Correct? And 2 PE plus Z into standard error. Now these how many interval estimates you need to calculate? How many estimates? 100. How many interval estimates you need to calculate? 100. Because how many point estimates you got? 100. How can you got 100 point estimates? You divided 100 parts. Okay. Front to back, back to front. Okay. The truth we can never say back to front. Only like we can say back to front, right? That is the logic. If anyone say lie or true, what you will say? Just say reverse. Just ask them reverse. If you say reverse exactly, he is lying. Okay, saying exactly reverse means he is lying. Always remember that. Now tell me, first we are taking the raw data. Next we are dividing into 100 parts. 100 parts means how many means you will get? 100 means. 100 means how many point estimates? 100 point estimates. 100 point estimates को how many intervals कर सकता? 100 interval estimates. Okay. Now construct 95% intervals. Construct 95% intervals, confidence interval, which means how much the Z value? 1.96. That means now you will get 100 interval estimates, 100 interval estimates, and the values will be like this. Now, right? Point estimate minus 1.96 into standard error. Standard error to point estimate plus 1.96 into standard error. Now tell me, all 100 interval estimates are equal intervals or different intervals now? All 100 interval estimates have same intervals or different intervals? Why different? Because means are different. Because means are, why means are different? Because sample is different. Because the sample is different. Why sample is different? We are picking the samples randomly. What are the types of random samplings? 4 types. Okay, that's the question. So that's why we will get. So you are taking simple random sampling, you are picking randomly. So when you are picking randomly, random observations are random observations को mean construct है, mean को वो point estimates है, point estimates से interval estimates भी कर सकते हैं. Now, out of these 100 interval estimates, I am confident at least 95 intervals capture population mean. That is exactly confidence interval meaning. That is exactly confidence interval meaning. Understood now? Out of these 100 estimates, I am confident at least how many can capture? 95 will capture. I am confident on that. So again, I am repeating. Very simple. We have a raw data. Raw data divided into how many parts? 100 parts means how many means will get? Means what is that? Point estimates what will convert? Interval estimates. So which confidence interval we are constructing? That means 1.96 and 1.96. All 100 intervals are different intervals. What is our main goal? To capture the population mean. Now, how much you are confident? Out of 100, I am confident at least 95 intervals are capture the population mean. Is that clear? Can you explain in the interview the same way? Can you please confirm the chat? Now, suppose I divided into 20 parts. I divided into 20 parts. If I do same operation, if I do same steps. Now tell me, if I want to be 95% confident, how many interval estimates will capture? Tell me. I divide into 20 parts. If I divide to 100 parts, you are easily saying 95 means 95 will come. Now I divide only 20 parts. Now, if I want to say exactly, for here also, I am 95% confident. Confident out of 20 parts, how many parts will capture? How many parts will capture? 19 parts will capture. That is the answer you need to say, correct? 19 parts will capture. 19 parts. So 20 parts को 100 means 19 parts को कितना? 95%. So how many you divide? Here for specific, for easy to understand, I'm taking 100. Because with 100 we'll talk very easily, right? But sometimes what happens, he asks the 20 parts. Then how much you confident? 95 means how many parts will capture? 19 parts. 19 parts will capture. Now we have open intro textbook is there. Open intro textbook is there. Open intro. Open intro textbook is there or not? If it is there, open it, please. I got stuck. Open intro textbook. Open intro statistics. Open intro. अरे क्या रे? We'll do here. Open intro. Open intro statistics. Chapter number, I think 6th. What is the chapter number 6th name? What is that? What is the next chapter? 7th chapter? Open that 7th chapter. Open that 7th chapter. What happened, Ujma? No laptop today. There. You are not interested. You and Renika. Wow. Foundation of inference, 5th chapter. 5th chapter. Chapter number 5th. Chapter number 5.2. वो 5th chapter में 5.2 no? 5th chapter. Page number 181 for me. Chapter number 5.2. Open. Everyone. Last bench students. Backbenchers. I like backbenchers. I always sit in backbench in my class. Yeah, maja aata. If you ask a question from last bench to Dayas sir is there, how can it will be there? Everyone look at like this. I enjoyed that. And if say answer also, everyone look at like this. I enjoyed in my college days, the same things. Confidence intervals. वो 95% कॉन्फिडेंस क्या फॉर्मूला है क्या 1.96 into standard error. Now the very beautiful diagram is there. Now you see very, very beautiful diagram. If you count that, there will 20 lines will be there. Lines. The small dots are there, red, blue dots. It is nothing but a point estimates. Now the line bar is there, nothing but a interval. Nothing but a interval. In that out of 20, 19 will capture the line, middle line, vertical line, dot line is nothing but a true mean. Population mean. Now how many lines के बीच में वो population mean जा रहा है? Out of 20, 19. The red line is nothing but it's not नहीं जा रहा है ना इधर? Red line. So this line is a population. And this line is a point estimates. Dots are point estimates. This horizontal lines is nothing but intervals. Interval from here to here, here to here, here to here. Oh, intervals. Out of these 20, only 19 are capturing the middle line. One red line, this red line is not capturing. That means one is avoided. Out of 20, one is gone. How many remains? 19. That's why they are saying that 95% confidence. The 25 intervals, out of 25, only one of these 25 did not capture the population, and that interval has been bolded. Very, very beautiful diagram this is. Yeah. Now this small blue dots is there nothing but point estimates. Okay. Point estimate say what we will do? Interval estimate ban raha hai na? This line from here to here is interval. Suppose this is 8, this is 4, 8, 12. Okay. That is the interval. Now this interval, now this horizontal vertical line dot line is there, right? That is nothing but a population mean. So population mean is going in first line. Going or not? Going. Second line, third line, going. All the lines is going except the red line. So out of 25 lines, one line is not going, 24 lines are going. Then how much you are confident? 95. Understood now? That you forget about that. That if you want to understood, you need to study the textbook. Okay. You need to read from starting onwards, right? Textbook. Otherwise, how can you understand? Understood my everyone? Now confidence interval. 2 of samples means exactly match with population mean. Yeah. Now I recommend to read this 5th chapter one time. Okay. I recommend to read this 5th chapter. Now change in the confidence intervals. 99%, 95%, and this is the same thing. That is the empirical rule. Taraf se, right? The same thing. You can understand now this. 5th chapter you can easily understand now. What is the formula? Point estimate Z star into standard error. So the Z star is called margin of error. Some people will say that interval, some people say that margin of error. That it might be go positive margin, it can go for negative, because I can't give the exact answer, right? So these kind of, see, I forgot to explain margin of error. But who will know that margin of error? If you study the textbook, then only you will know that this term is called margin of error. I didn't say, right, margin of error. I forgot. Okay. But that's why reading the textbook is very, very important. So I recommend you to read this 5th chapter. You don't need to read that EDA things. That if anyhow we covered with Python, you are practicing, you will get everything. But this is, we will leads to machine learning concepts. So that's why it is very, very important reading of 5th chapter. If you read 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, all are machine learning kind of thing now. All this. And only 440 pages are there, right? 420 pages. That there are. You need to study this. Before my campus selections, I studied 2-3 times this book. That is. We discuss also in the students like that. We are ready with for campus placements, right? That's all. Yeah, next. You can read this. 5th chapter. Point estimate, sampling variability, point estimate errors. You'll get different terminologies you will learn. Why I am showing now means now you can understand because I already given the enough knowledge to understand the concept. You already written right now today. So you know the definitions. If you read, now you will understand. So 5th chapter is very well recommended. 5th chapter is next. No. You don't know the faculty name also. DevOps. He's asking me. Next, hypothesis testing. Hypothesis testing. Hypothesis testing. Hypothesis testing. So what is the meaning of hypothesis? Theory. Next. Hypothesis. Assumption बनाते हैं? What is the English meaning of hypothesis? Open your dictionary, no? Google it. What is hypothesis meaning? Assumptions. That assumption is true or wrong? That we need to test. Assumption is true or wrong. Very simple. Let's take one example. Assumption. Hypothesis is nothing but assumption. Testing means what happened? We need to understand whether the assumption is true or wrong. This concept is very, very important, ma. In the total statistic, this concept is very highlight concept. Okay. Total thing. Now let's take one example. One example. Suppose one day Saurav came. One day Saurav came to me. Saurav says that, sir, the average salary of Naresh IT in data science is 8 lakhs per annum. If Saurav is saying that, then obviously money will laugh. Okay, obviously money will love that. Now, I have a team is there. In my team, Jubair is there. In my team, Mobin is there. In my team, Srikanth is there. Okay. I ask them, test whether it is this true or not. This true or not. How can you say it is not? अरे वो 80 lakhs like 80 lakhs दिख रहा है तुमको 80 lakhs yeah, I know 830 now tell me what you will do, what steps you will do. Step 1, tell me, Srikanth, Mobin, Jubair, what is your idea? Survey by collecting the historic data. So exactly what you will do. First you will go to Naresh IT building. You go to Naresh IT management. Naresh IT management. So step 3, you want to consider, you are asking me 2023 DS all batches. All DS batches. All DS batch people information. You will gather. You ask me all 2023 all DS batch. In that what you will concentrate? In that one, who will get the job? In that you will concentrate what? Who will get the job? Who are already got the job? You already got the job. Then what you will do? Step 4. Will call to each person. Call to each person. We are from Naresh IT. Send me your offer letter. We want to verify you really got the job or not. Then the offer letter what happened? The package will be displayed. Then you call to each person. You ask the details. Ask the details. Then what you will do? Step fifth, and you will take, suppose, out of suppose 2023 DS batches means there are suppose 1,000 people are there. Think like that. How many people are there? It's more than 1,000, but 1,000 people are there. In that 1,000, how many got the job? Suppose 100 members are got the job. 100 members got the job. More than 100, but this says 100. Then you'll get each. Now this one, what happened? Your observations, right? This one observation. Now what you will calculate? You will calculate the average. You will calculate the average salary. Average salary. Then you will conclude whether it is really 8 lakhs per annum or not. This is nothing but all testing will go like this. Correct? Imagine same thing. Now this time what happened? When you define this testing, we need to define our hypothesis also. We define our hypothesis. What is hypothesis? Yes, it is correct. No, it is wrong. Simple. Yes, it is correct. No, it is wrong. So how many hypotheses will be available? 2 hypotheses. So here one is called null hypothesis, another one is called alternative hypothesis. So now in hypothesis, we have 2 cases. We have 2 cases. One is null hypothesis. The name is called what? Null hypothesis. And second one is called alternative hypothesis. Second one is called alternative hypothesis. Alternative hypothesis. Because one is true case, one is false case. One is true case, another one is false case. Null hypothesis and alternative hypothesis. So null hypothesis denoted with H O. H null hypothesis. HO null hypothesis. Null hypothesis. And similarly, alternative hypothesis. Some people will write HA, some people write H1. These people will assume O or 0. Then what happens? Some people will write A and some people will write or H1. Clear, easy? Null hypothesis is H0, alternate hypothesis what? HA or H1. You need to mention here, null hypothesis what happened? That assumption is always a truth kind of thing. Anyone you can say true, anyone is false, right? So which one you provided null hypothesis category, which one you provided alternative hypothesis category. So now Saurav is saying that 8 lakhs per annum. So I said yes. So that is a null hypothesis. What is alternative hypothesis? No. No, it is not 8 lakhs per annum. We can do the reverse also. We can do the reverse also. But world is following the same strategy, right? What world is following? Whatever your assumption, that is considered as a true first. Consider as a true, and that is in which category? Null hypothesis category. So the same question, how can I write like this? Now null hypothesis equal to yes, it is true. It is true. It is true. That is null hypothesis. It is true. What is the alternate hypothesis? Assumption is true. Here we will apply the what? Assumption is true. Null hypothesis. No, that is next is the alternative. Alternative is what? Here already given true. Then what is that? Yes, it is not true. It is not true. Understood? You can debate me, sir. I will reverse this. You can do reverse. But your entire analysis should be reverse. Okay. In India, we will drive with left side. In America, they will drive what? Right side. Okay. You need to follow their rules. Here also you need to follow these rules. The rules should be followed. 8 lakhs per annum. That only. Yes, it is true. What is null hypothesis? Yes, it is true. What is the alternate hypothesis? And here the trick is you should never say false. You should say not true. Okay. You should say never say false. Okay. You should say never say reject. You should say that not accept. Understood? No false. What do you need to say? Not true. These are very, very mandatory in interview questions. They will understand what you are saying. Okay, I am rejecting. Null hypothesis is wrong. I am not accepting null hypothesis. Understood? So no false, no rejecting. What do you say? Not true. Not true. So hypothesis it is not true. Everyone understood till now? Any doubts? Any doubts? Your question is what? What is your question here? I'm taking the question also. This is the question. The question. So null hypothesis, how can you write exactly? Yes, the average salary, we can write like this. The average salary is 8 lakhs per annum. Now what you will say here? The average salary not equal to 8 lakhs per annum. Like that you need to write. Simple. Now you need to make this as a mathematic number. How can you make average salary equal to 8 lakhs per annum in mathematics? In the statistics way. Mu equal to 8 and mu not equal to 8. That's it. So next what you will write? Null hypothesis means you need to write like this. So first you write in the verbal way and next you need to write what? Mu equal to 8. Next what happened? Mu not equal to 8. Mu not equal to, I'll just write not equal to. Right, step by step ma. Mu not equal to 8. Mu not equal to 8. So here we'll write H naught H naught H naught H naught equal to mu equal to 8. So you write colon like this, okay? And here HA. HA. That's it. So this is the first step. This is the step 1 you need to make. Any question you need to make this first. Any question you need to make. So suppose next question. This is the first assumption, number 1. Suppose next. The average sleeping time of Naresh IT people, tell me. Of Naresh IT students. 8 hours only. 24 घंटे. Okay. How many will sleep? 6 hours. 12 hours. Veena is doing 2 hours. How can you manage 2 hours? Class time. Veena, you are sleeping in class? The average sleep time is, make it. The average sleep time is, write it, practice it. The average sleep time is that is equal to 10 hours will take. 10 hours usually you will sleep. The average sleep time is not equal to 10 hours. Mu equal to 10 and mu not equal to 10. 6 hours is good. 6 hours. 8 hours minimum is required. Okay. 8 hours minimum is required. Some people, if you have a good sleep, 5 hours also enough. Good sleep. That means if you sleep means you will not wake up till 5 o'clock, 5 hours. But good sleep nowadays is not there, right? Good sleep. Sleep you can sleep, that is, but good sleep. Shall we write one more thing now? Last one. Okay. We'll take different one now. Check yourself, are you able to write it or not? Simple. The average of Virat Kohli in ODI is 60, yeah? 60. How can you write now? Just write it. I am. Don't ask me, man. 60. The batting average of Virat Kohli in ODI. The batting average in ODI, yeah? In ODI is 60. The batting average. You need to be able to write it this, okay? The batting average is not equal to 60. You write that. Virat Kohli batting average, okay? VK batting average. VK batting average. Whose batting average is very highest? Virat Kohli only. That means after playing 250 matches, after Banaiskar and Banaiko, 60 average means who is there? Any other guy is there? No. What is the De Villiers average? Less than 60 only. Bradman test, but Bradman is playing only in 4 countries, na? Bradman is playing only 4-5 countries at the time. And test only. But is a great. That is step 1. Step 1. Now step 2. Step 2 is significance level. Put side in that. Significance level. This is very, very important. Significance level. Step 2 is what? Significance level. When you do any statistical test, you never come with 100% proof. You never come with 100% proof. Understand? No machine learning model will give 100% accuracy. Okay. No machine learning model will give 100% accuracy. If it is 100% accuracy, it is a bakwas model. It is a overfitted model. It is just by hearting. Okay. No machine learning model will give that 100%. In real time also, you never come with 100% judgment, right? 100% accuracy, 100% proof that you can't get that. So that's why what happened, the research team always get some margin. Always get margin. It is okay, you come with 95% evidence. It is okay, you come with 90% evidence. No need to get 100% also for me. At least you get 70% evidence also is fine. Okay, suppose there is the courtroom drama is happening, that is, okay, suppose one guy is guilty, one guy is not guilty. So the judge can't make 100% proof, right? 100% true. Based on that proofs, he can make that claim, right? The proofs might not be 100%. The same is kind of think like that. There is no population, right? There is no population. You can say total population in the world 600 crores. Where I talking this only 20 people are, what happened? Born. Maybe 1 lakh people are born. We don't know, right? So that's why there is no 100%. There's no 100%. And that significance level. Now your team, your research team, how much significance level they are maintaining? Every team, they will maintain different significance level. Now my team is that Omkar, Mobin and Jubair and Srikanth. This is my team. So my team, my company is maintaining 0.05% significance level. 5%. Another company maintaining 10%. Another company maintaining 1%. So what is my company is maintaining? 5%. And that is called significance level. Very important. And that is denoted by alpha. That is denoted by alpha. So significance level. It is okay. Significance level. Significance level denoted by alpha. Denoted by alpha. We'll provide this. That is step 2, ma. Step 2. Alpha. Significance level. Significance level equal to alpha. That means it is okay. You can come up with. It is okay. Suppose alpha equal to 5%. What is that alpha equal to? 5%. Which means it is okay. We can gather 95% of proof. 95% of proof. That 95% confident. This is correct. 95% of confident. How much I confident? 95%. How much I confident? 90% confident. It is correct. That means now my team is going and they will say that. Now, if you are not getting the 95% proof, then is wrong. Correct? He is wrong. Suppose what you said? Naresh IT package is 8 lakhs. Now my team is going and they are gathering all the information and they cannot come up with 95%. They're coming with only 90%. That means, sir, only 100 members are got the job. In that only 90 members are got 8 lakhs. Remaining 10 members are not getting the 8 lakhs. Suppose, think like that. Then how much proof that is? 90%. So now I will deny that. Because what is my company rule? Minimum you should get how much percent of proof? 95% of proof. And that is called what? Significance level. Understood significance level means? Now, some people will take that alpha equal to how much? 1%. 1%. So 5% means how much that is exactly? 0.05. 0.05. 1% means exactly 0.01. 0.01. It is okay now you got with 99% of proof. No need of 100%. No need of 100%. That is step 2. Understood now? Step 1 and step 2 is good, everyone? Can you please confirm the chat? Nikita is good. What about others? Utkarsh is good. Priyanka is good. Yeah, everyone is good. Now, step 3 now. Now step 3. It's very important, ma. That is step 1 is done. Step 2 is done. Now step 3 is very important. You need to plot a rejection and non-rejection area. You need to plot what? Rejection and non-rejection area. Put side heading, rejection and not rejection area. Rejection. Rejection. If you are not understand, please ask me. Rejection area. Rejection, non-rejection area. Now that means you need to draw a normal distribution plot. Draw a normal distribution plot. Everyone, draw a normal distribution plot in your notebook. Very, very important, ma. Rejection and non-rejection area. Rejection and non-rejection area. Think like you are doing a research. You are the owner, okay? Think like that. You are doing the research. Then only you will get the outputs, ma. So 5% means 5% means how much that value, original value? Now, significance level alpha is equal to how much percent you kept? 5%. Significance level alpha is equal to, that is equal to 5%. 5% means how much confident you are? 95% confident. 95%, what are the Z values for 95%? What are the Z values for 95%? What are the Z values? 1.96. What is the Z value? 1.96. And this 1.96 is called critical values. What the name is called? Critical values. So critical value. So you can mention this is instead of rejection on rejection area first, mention that critical value. Third step is called critical values. Critical values calculation. Critical values. Critical values. So here the critical value is equal to minus 1.96 and plus 1.96. Minus 1.96 and plus 1.96. Now draw here. You know that the Z value is from minus 3 to 3, correct? Now where is minus 1.96 will exist approximately? Here. Here how much will exist? 1.96. This is entire thing is 100% data. 100% data. Here how much percent is there? 50. Here how much percent is there? 50. Now 95 means how much? 95 means 95. Now here, this is one tail. This is one tail. Now how many tails are there? 2 tails. Now you need to divide. 95% means how can you divide? From where to where you can divide? 95 means. 95 means how can you draw here? Where to where? Percentages. This much exact of, this much exact of, right? Now tell me what is the exact of? 95 co divide by 2, how much? 47? 47.5. So this area is 47.5 is covering, suppose. How much area area should be remember? 2.5 area, right? This is the 2.5 area is left, and this is how much area is left? Area, I am saying area. Area, percentage of data area. This area is how much will left? 2.5. This how much will cover? 47.5 will cover. If you get confusion, very simple. Draw minus 1.96 here. Draw minus 1.96 here because that are the critical values, right? And draw plus 1.96 here. Simple. Draw minus 1.96 here and draw plus 1.96 here. Everyone is good till now? How can you got 1.96? How can you, why you are discussing about 1.96? Because your significance level is how much? 5%. That means how much confident? 95%. 95% means how much the value? 1.96. And that values are called what? Critical values. Critical values. No, after you perform the test, if you get the Z value in this region, and then you can reject that. This is called rejection area. What is this called? Rejection area. Rejection. Rejection of whom? Null hypothesis. Rejection of you are not getting 8 lakhs. This is also rejection. This is also rejection.
Hello.
This is also rejection. And this area, entire area is called not rejected. Entire area is what? Not rejected. Not rejected. You are not started test yet. This is all our warm up. This is all our what? Warm up. You made hypothesis, you made significance level, you made rejection area. You made rejection area. That means your warm up is ready. Setup is ready. What you made? First, hypothesis. Second, what we discussed in that team? Significance level. From the significance level, what we got? Critical values. From the critical values, what we made? Rejection area, not rejection area. This is setup. Now, next is what? You will perform the test. Next is what? You will perform the test. So, this is the rejection area, non-rejection area. Rejection and not rejection. Please be concentrated. Don't deviate from the concentration on this. Okay? Very, very important. And we are in the middle. I can't stop now. So next step 3. Step 4, right? Step 4. Rejection and non-rejection area. Rejection and non-rejection area. Everyone is good? Can you please confirm the chart? The two-tail test, that is, again we'll discuss, that is Vamshi Krishna. Two-tail or one-tail. I just want to give the idea. Then again, one-tail test is different, two-tail test is different. So rejection and non-rejection. That we are good. Again, I'm repeating, very simple. So what your first step is? The average of VK in ODI is 60. So what is your hypothesis? Mu equal to 60 and mu not equal to 60. That is the step number 1. What is step number 2? Significance level. How much proof you need to gather? So what is the proof your concept? 95% significance level I given. That means 95% is proof. From there, what you are calculating? Critical values. 5% means 95%. From Z table we got minus 1.96 plus 1.96. Now in the area you got minus 1.96 plus 1.96. If you are calculating this side means you will get rejected and your value will come in this between means it is accepted. Now test. Now step number 5th. Now step number 5th. Step number 5th. The test name is called Z test. What the name is called? Z test. For mean calculations, for mean, if you are performing a testing on mean, what I'm saying? Mean. Remember, if you if you conduct a test on mean, we need to follow two tests. We need to follow two tests. One is Z, one is Z, another one is T. Another one is T. Yeah, let me come to Z now first. First is Z test, another one is T test. Suppose if you are conducting test on variance, we'll do F test. Which test? F test. F test. If we do if you are conducting test on categorical variables, whether they both are related to each other, not related to each other, this kind of analysis, then it is called chi-square test. Chi-square. It will look like X, but not X, okay? That one X is nothing but curve shape, like it will come like this. It will come like this. It will come like this, okay? This is X, right? We'll get like this. Chi-square. One is curve and another one is like this. Okay? This is called chi-square symbol. Chi, C-H-I. Some people say that C-H-I is chi square. Chi square. Some people will say that chi-square. Okay. Chi square, chi-square. That is. This is for what? Categorical. For variance, which test? F test. For mean, which test? Z and T. Z and T. What is the Z formula? What is the Z formula? Your mean, sample mean by your population mean divided by your standard error. That is the Z, right? That is the Z. Now what? Write the Z score now. Z. Now write the Z formula. Z formula. This is the Z test. This is the Z test. It is the Z test. Let's do this now. In the testing process, we'll gather some samples, right? We'll gather some samples. Again, we'll not perform all the observations. What we'll do? We'll work only on the samples. From these samples, what we will get? S bar we will get. What will get? S bar. Already mu bar, you already know. Virat Kohli average is how much you mentioned in the hypothesis? 60. So your test will be like this now. Your test will be instead of mu, now 60 you need to write. Instead of mu, what you will write? 60. Because you already know the value. And this is standard error. Forget about this now. This will come as later. This is a standard error. This is the formula look like now. The formula is look like. Any formula. For your Naresh Shetty package means what is the formula? S bar minus 8. S bar minus 8. Now think like that. Now give me a Navi approach. Suppose this S bar is equal to 40 is coming. S bar is equal coming 40. Suppose case 1. What is the case 1? Case 1. Case 1. Case 1 S bar equal to 40. Now case 2. S bar is equal to 60. And case 3, S bar is equal to case 3, S bar is equal to 80. Do exactly like these cases. S bar is equal to 60. One sample is giving like this. Suppose another sample is giving like that. Just exactly take like that. Case 2. Please be concentrated in the class. This is very, very important. Case 3 and this is 80. Now 40 minus 60, 40 minus 60 is some deviation you are seeing. 50 is not at all related to 60. Definitely hypothesis wrong. Correct? Virat Kohli average is not 60 because your test is saying. That's a common sense, right? Understand this numerator. Understand this numerator. You said Virat Kohli average 60, but I got in my research how much I got? 40. In my research, how much am I got? 40. Deviation is very high. Deviation is very high. You want fan or AC? Ravya? Now, you said originally 60, but you said is what? You can switch on that. 60. Now, both are equal. Both are equal. Your tested is also same 60. Now, here you take that. Suppose 55 you got. How much you got? 55. Originally, what you are saying? 60. But your test is saying how much? 55. Understood the cases, guys? Can you please confirm the chart? Now, which case you can strongly reject? Tell me. First case or second case? Or third case? Which case you can strongly reject? First case. That you are saying, right? You strongly reject. Suppose Z is equal, Z test this value. Z test this value. Now think like that. Z test this value and Z this value. Z is equal to 0. How much? Z is equal to 0. Z is equal to 0 value. Z is equal to 0 value means how much? Now open the Z table. Open the Z table. Z is equal to 0. Why it is not coming? Got stuck. Forget about that. Forget about that. Z is equal to values. Now let us assume that suppose by calculating your Z is equal, suppose you calculated this, you calculate this Z value is equal, suppose it's coming 2.58. How much it is coming? 2.58 is coming. Think like that. The Z value is how much is coming? 2.58. And this is called observed values. What is this called? After testing, we are observing. What is the values coming? 2.58. Now tell me what is we are calling is called 2.58. And this is called observed values. Observed values 2.58. Now in the diagram 2.58, where it will be exist? In the diagram 2.58. In the rejection area, in the non-rejection area. The rejection area, correct? So what you need to reject now? What you need to reject? Rejection area means what you will reject? Hypothesis, right? What you will reject? What is your question? Question किसी से शुरू हो जाएगा सौरभ. Virat Kohli average is 60 or not 60. You want to accept it, you want to reject it, correct? Now 2.58 value is coming. 2.58 value is where is located? This 2.58 is value is located what? Somewhere here. 2.58 is in which region now? That is in rejection area. So which you want to reject? Null hypothesis. Null hypothesis you need to reject. What is null hypothesis? Virat Kohli average is 60. That is wrong. That you want to reject. Virat Kohli 60. That is wrong. Understand? What is null hypothesis? Average equal to 60. Now after you test, it is coming which area? Rejection area. So what you want to reject? Which hypothesis? What is null hypothesis? So what is the final conclusion? Average is not 60. How you get, we will do. Don't worry. But just assumption that is, okay? Suppose we got 2.58. Suppose this value equal to coming is 1.3. Suppose this value is coming what? Now 1.3. 1.3. Now observed value is how much? 1.3. Now 1.3 where it will exist? In which area it will exist? Which area it will exist? Here. Somewhere here 1.3 will be exist. It is which area? Not rejected area. So not rejected means null hypothesis true. I can't reject the null hypothesis. So it is true. Understood? Concept, can you repeat? Now tell me. Can you please confirm the chat? Suppose after the test, you got the value 1.2. Now what is your answer? After the test, you got the 1.2. Now tell me, how can you conclude that? Step 6. Step 6, conclusion. Conclusion. Step 6 is what? Conclusion. Now tell me, critical value is equal to 1.96. Critical value is how much? 1.96. That is fixed, right? Critical value CV equal to 1.96. Observed value is how much? 1.3 or 2, 1.2. Observed value OV is equal to 1.2. Now observed value falls in which area? Rejection area, not rejection area. Observed value falls in non-rejected area. Non-rejected area. So I can't reject the null hypothesis. What is the meaning is called? I can't reject the null hypothesis. So we not able to reject the null hypothesis. We not able to reject the null hypothesis. So what you are mentioning in the hypothesis is correct. That means, yes, VK batting average is 60. That is the conclusion we can make. Now tell me, are you understood or not understood? Where you are not understood? Please confirm the chat now. Tell me. Again, I will go from one step to last step. Step 6. Now tell me, first we'll go from first step, okay? In order to understand all steps, we will do. First step is what? Making a hypothesis. Everyone able to do? Pakka? And step 2, significance level. This is also in our hands. Now significance level also, what we will conclude? Critical values. Critical values how much now? 5% means what is the critical value? 1.96 and plus 1.6, correct? And next, then what you will make? Rejection and non-rejection area. So rejection means you can reject the null hypothesis. Not reject means not reject the null hypothesis. Correct? Not reject the null hypothesis. Rejection and not rejection. What test we want to do? Z test. Why Z test? For mean calculation, which test? Z test. What is the Z formula? S bar minus mu bar by standard error. So in the testing process, what we will do? We'll gather some samples. We'll calculate what? Mean. Suppose you got mean equal to 55. Then after you got some calculation, how much value got? 1.2. Now 1.2 is where it is located. 1.2 is located in which area? Not rejected area means what is your conclusion? Null hypothesis true. That means what is the conclusion? Virat Kohli average is 60. This is called hypothesis testing. Understood? Pakka? Everyone? Okay, shall we do one problem? Shall we do one problem and close it? Shall we do one problem and close it? Yeah, now we'll do one problem. Then you'll understand. We'll do one problem and we'll close it. Then you'll understand. Okay? And later I will provide some assignment on this. And then you can do that. Okay, now 10 minutes only. We'll do one problem and we'll close it. Okay? किधर है that problem? Hypothesis testing. Only 10 minutes now. We'll do one problem and we'll close this. हाँ इतना बड़ा प्रॉब्लम. Problem. Very simple problem. Simple problem. Okay. It's look like go big but very simple problem. Okay. Very simple problem. Very simple problem. I will help you. Don't worry. In an attempt of determine why customer service is important to managers. Tell me why customer service is important. That is in United Kingdom, research surveyed managing directors of manufacturing plants in Scotland. So, in attempt of determine why customer service is so important to managers in the United Kingdom, researchers surveyed managing directors of manufacturing plants in Scotland. One of the reasons proposed was that customer service is means to retaining the customers. Retaining the customers means what is a very good customer service. Because you are coming to my class means my teaching is good. I can conclude that, right? So in the same way, you are retaining some product means that product is good. So now from on a scale 1 to 5, with 1 is low and 5 is being what? Very high. 5 is very being high. Now the survey respondent rated in this region more highly. So I rated myself is very, very more high. Out of 5, my rating is 4.30. I'm a good managing director. I'm rating myself. Then you are challenging me. I will test, I will ask the students, your students, whether you will get the rating, good rating or not. In the same way, the survey, what is rating? We are more highly than others with mean response is how much? 4.3. So my rating is how much? 4.3. Now US research, American people always oppose, right? Because they feel like they will always top. Okay. They'll oppose that. Then what they are doing? Suppose US research believe American manufacturing manager would not rate this reason is very highly. I will conduct the test. I will conduct the test. How much alpha they are setting? 0.05. And data are gathered and the following results are obtained. Use this data, you have 8 steps of hypothesis, and then 4.30 main assumption that how much the deviation? 0.574. Now these are the people. How many people are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 row, 2 row, 3 row, 4 row, 5 row. 5 into 5, 25, 26, 27. They went to 27 people. They are asking the rating. 32, 32 people. Now n is equal to how much? 32. N is equal to how much? Now understood the question? Shall we do step by step now? First step is what? Can you please confirm the chat? Understood the question? First step is hypothesis. What is the hypothesis here? Mu equal to 4.3, mu not equal to, write it. Write it, mu equal to 4.3, step 1. Hypothesis, mu equal to 4.3, mu not equal to 4.3. Hypothesis is very, very easy. People will feel like that is hard. Just get the maximum values. What is alpha? What is standard error? What is mean? Get right that first. From this question, you need to gather that information. What is the information? What is mean? What is the mean here? 4.3. Correct? And what is alpha? 0.05. I highlighted. highlighted for you. And what is the standard error here? Population standard deviation. Here standard deviation, that is sigma. They given sigma, not standard error. Standard error, what is the formula? Sigma by root over n. Now step 1 done. Tell me what is the step 1? Mu equal to 4.3. Null hypothesis, alternate hypothesis. Mu not equal to 4.3. Now step 2, significance level. How much is the significance level? 5%. Then what is the critical values? Plus or minus 1.96. Done. That is 2 steps are done. Can you please come to confirm the chat? So this is the first step, ma. Mean response is 4.30. Mean response is not equal to 4.30. This second step, mu equal to 4.3. Mu not equal to what is step 3 now? Alpha. Alpha is equal to 0.05. What are the critical values? Minus 1.96 to 1.96. Now step 5th, rejection and non-rejection area. This 5 steps is completed. Tell me, confirm the chat, everyone. I will wait for 2 minutes. This is your setup. Till 5 steps is your setup. Now step 6 is conduct the Z test. What is the Z test formula? S bar minus mu bar. Calculated S bar. S bar is equal to these are values. You need to calculate the mean of this. Sabka. Mean. Calculate the mean. That is S bar, right? S bar is what? First observation, second observation, third observation. Calculate the mean of this. I will mention the number. Write it. 3 plus. Write it. 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 5 plus 4 plus 5. What is coming the row value? What is the one row value? Only addition. Tell me addition. 26. Next. 5 plus 4 plus 4. 25. Next, what is coming, Jubair? The easy question this is, right? 4 4s are 16. 16 plus 9. 22. 22. And this one? 26. And this one? 9. Now add sub karo again. 20, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 100, 100, 110, 110, 118, 118, 124, 124, 133. Tell me it's correct or wrong. 133. Can you please show step 3, Sabita? Conduct the Z test. Step 3 is the significance level, ma. They provided in the question. You got now sample rating how much? Sample rating how much? 4 point? Summation total by divided by 32, right? How much? 4.15. How much he rated? How much he rated? Before calculation, put your common sense. It is correct or wrong? He rated himself 4.3. You went and surveyed. You surveyed, what is the answer given? 4.15. Now he is rated good himself or not? No. So even 1.5 also matter for you. Your 0.15 also matter for you. Some people it not matter. To avoid this debate, what you to do? We will conduct the test. And what is the formula? S bar minus mu 4.15 minus 4.30 divided by sigma is equal to how much value? sigma ray, not alpha. 0.574 divided by root over 32. Correct, guys? Are you following me? Everyone, Rashad, how much answer you got, Rashad? Now calculate and tell me how much answer you got. Minus 3.314. So it is rejected or not rejected in this which area that is? Rejected area. So null hypothesis rejected. So he's not a good manager. That's the conclusion. Not a good manager. I got minus 1.48. How you got minus 3? 4.15 minus 4.30 by divided by 0.574 by root over 32. What is standard error formula? Sigma by root over n. What is sigma? 0.574. What is n? 32. Root 32 how much? Approximately 6 point something, no? 5 point something. 5.65. Then कैसे 3 आता है? For numerator is 1.5. Rashad, the answer should be minus 1.48. Answer should be minus 1.48. Are Ujma? 1.48. Now it is in which area? Rejected area, not rejected area? Rejected. Not rejected. Not, he's a good manager, Ray. You are making bad manager. It is which area now? Take the real line, no? Plot it. Take the real line. It is accepting, right? He is a good manager. The conclusion is he is a good manager. Correct, Rashad? The conclusion is he is a good manager. Yes, Josna. Thanks, Rashad. Nikita is good. I need more answers. Priyanka, what is your answer? Good or not rejected? Rejected. Is null hypothesis true? Understood now how we will do hypothesis testing? Everyone? Easy? All inferencing concepts are easy. Central limit theorem, point estimate, interval estimate, confidence interval, hypothesis. Very, very important topics in statistics. Part 2. How much you got, Kumar? Rejected or not rejected? Not rejected. 1.48 is coming, everyone. This is only no survey. You're testing here. This is only survey. How can you do then? You said something. I want to prove that, right? You'll do like this only. చేసుకోవచ్చు ఇండివిజువల్గా చేస్తే ఎట్లా వేరే శాంపుల్ తీసుకోవచ్చు ఇదొక శాంపుల్ కదా అన్ని కలిపి ఒక సింగిల్ శాంపుల్ ఇలాంటిది ఇంకో శాంపుల్ కూడా ఉందనుకో మళ్ళీ వాటన్నిటికి యావరేజ్ చేయాలి రెండు వాల్యూస్ వస్తాయి వాటన్నిటికి మళ్ళీ యావరేజ్ చేసుకొని తీసుకోవాలి రెండింటికి యావరేజ్ చేయాలి యావరేజ్ రేటింగ్ Amma, finally we completed hypothesis testing, ma. Okay, I will give 5-6 questions on this. Just practice it. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. Exactly. Because that is very, very important linear regression. This concept is very, very important in ML. Not a hypothesis is important for everywhere. It definitely randomly asking. If you want to solve a problem, if you want to prove something, you need to make hypothesis, right? In our lifetime, real life also, we will make hypothesis, more assumptions. So these are the steps. Generally, this is, so don't think like you are learning subject. Think like you are doing a real-time problems. Your friend is a dhoka diya tumko. Somebody saying that is assumption. You want to true it false. Then what you will do? You will gather your information, right? Is really doing or not? Like that. So hypothesis is important everywhere, ma. Hypothesis is important everywhere. Plan is today is full of shopping, ma. Full of shopping. And my manager wants to connect at 12 o'clock now. That is, yesterday ping me in the evening class, right? I said him will connect today. He got some errors. I need to resolve that now. Thank you, Utkarsh. And tomorrow is movie. Day after tomorrow also movie. And day after tomorrow Christmas, no? In the night time I will go to Abits. Abits में ज़्यादा church है, बहुत church है Abits में. So they will do some celebrations on the roadside in the Abits. You also can go to Abits if you want. Secunderabad or Abits. Okay, thank you so much. See you on Tuesday. Okay, see you on Tuesday. Thank you. Yeah, Rashad. Marriage day shopping, Mavina, not Christmas. Today is marriage day. I come to class.